And here are some aesthetics delivered in the spa. We have made it to the end times. It's been abandoned, sadly. The classical Finnic log house. And in the end, you will find beauty in the nature. Welcome to Stonehands. Today we will explore some luxurious houses over beautiful fairy beach that we have got in the background. You cannot see the beach because there are trees, but here's one really nice apartment that I have built between the spruce and other trees. And I really love the maritime design. It is a little bit inspired by the Estonian architecture of from the beginning of the 20th century, but not quite, because it's modern. It has got big windows and a safety alarm. That's fucking ugly thing over there. Why do you need that safety alarm? So ugly. Red light there all the time. But do you know what is great about this place? Is this passage that you come from the street, from the basement. You walk in and then you see welcome, and there's video guard. And a funny thing is that it is owned by a company, or actually by a chef who is a Michelin star chef, and they have got a private restaurant over here. What does that mean? That people can book the restaurant for private parties and come over here and enjoy their time being in a restaurant, having this private service and enjoying a luxurious villa. And if you did not know, the villa comes from the Romans in the past, from the Roman Empire, as they built countryside villas all over the places. So now around the world people are building villas, and I really love that place. I would like to go in there. I have never actually found the time to go there, but surely I will one day go and wander around. As you can see, there's huge room for having a party, and car downstairs, and the kitchen. So this is such place, and I hope you will find your way out there when you are in Estonia. And funny thing is, when you have these luxurious villas on one side of the road, then you look over here, and then there's this Soviet time summer house that has been upgraded for the modern needs. And a good man has made some firewood. He is man of my type. No, the owner has not made it by himself, because I could see it has been purchased and been taken in there with trucks, with 2 truckloads. So sorry for him, not a good man, not made it by himself. I think every man should know how to cut down a tree and build a house. So here's this villa again, and I will tell you why I built my own house. Because it made me more masculine. In the north, in the Finland, in Estonia, in Sweden, in Norway, it's normal that people, especially men, they build their own houses and enjoy their time by building things and creating a safe future for their family, for their children, for their wife. So if you're a man, if you want to accomplish something, go build a house and have some children. So let's move on to the suburbia. And there is one suburban masterpiece. It looks like a barn, but I hope it is much more than a barn. I really would like to hope that this house over there encompasses the warmth and the beauty of being in a family, of having strong family values. In the summer they have got those white fluffs over there, that fluff stools where they are sitting, and over there in the background you can see someone has made some firewood, and there's a sauna. So and this classic barn style windows. Only minus is that there is the road. And there you can see a modern log cabin with a beautiful red corrugated steel roof. And you can see there's a chimney. Actually, it is prohibited to build a chimney like that in our country, but somehow they have managed to make it. And it's quite dangerous. There could be a fire. But I really love the aesthetics, as they have not painted or anyway defended their logs. So and I love the aesthetics of the red water pipes and how the whole thing is working together. So this is a really nice example of suburban architecture that defies the style and uses the tradition, as they are using the classical Finnic log house build style, making it modern and suburbia. As you can see, there's an ugly beauty behind there, and then there's another ugly beauty around here. So that's over there, a beautiful house in midst of ugly ladies. So this place has experienced something dramatic and traumatic, as so many trees have lost their roots, have lost their homes. As for a human, we can say, you're not a tree, so you can change your address. But if you're a human, you cannot change the address of a tree. So here's a lot of dead trees and an ugly townhouse and another ugly house. So those both houses are just a shame and disgrace of architecture. Actually, some houses of that style I really like, but that one is a failure because they have failed to have this encompassing aesthetics of a beautiful place. But something there is that I love, those stones, this stone border. This is genius. This is the aspect that I really love about this whole design. If you could let out that house, if you delete the house and leave the stones and the playground, then it would be beautifully aesthetic place to spend your time. There used to be an old manor house. You don't know how many times I have been considering that should I steal those roof tiles from the remnants of the manor house. It was burned down in the Soviet times, but no worries. So I hope you understand where we are aiming at. This is another kind of luxury middle class homes that people have been building, and I have been quite critical about them. You see, the coloring is quite similar, like you see this brown grayish stuff in both of the houses and in many previous houses. This is the middle class dream that many people are living in this country. This modern design. When I look at the pages of the house and interior design magazines, there's a lot of such bullshit, and some of them are really beautiful. But when you reply and multiply this style and those houses too much, you get the army of clones like in Star Wars, and you do not feel any pity anymore. You become reckless and you will just enjoy burning them or smashing them with huge bulldozer. So you must be careful when you start replicating ugly, mediocre and sometimes beautiful houses. But if you can make stylish classical houses with beautiful style and have blocks of them, then it's a different. But aesthetics are really rare foundation nowadays. Nowadays it's more like the egoistic desires of an architect or a stupid client. Sorry, but it is like this. When we are living in the capitalistic society where people want to be only richer, people tend to become numb and stupid about the beauty that we should create in this world. So there is a spa and wellness resort. On the left there is a swimming faculties, hotel, restaurants and hotel apartments. It's a nice place. Straight from the hotel you can come to the beach. Sadly it is winter now and it's cloudy and etc. But this is a nice place in the summer full of people swimming, enjoying their lives, enjoying their time. And here's also a surf club that you can surf here and come surfing. So here goes the road back to the hotel, and there are many marginal signs over here that you can find and enjoy and experience. Be kind, and then there should be a place to contemplate, and somewhere you can even kiss people, so you can really enjoy your time over here. You just find your tree and start kissing and hugging strangers. There are numerous conference rooms and a lot of important people come here, me included. And you can spend your time in the restaurants, you can spend your time by hanging out with people, or just going and enjoying the forest, the beach forest over here. So the beach and the surf club are the amazing artifacts of this place. I really recommend coming here. It's called Laulasmaa, and the marketing team has purchased a nice Volkswagen electric van. I really love the concept of this van, of this car. That's just nice. I'm not a big fan of electric cars, but I'm a fan of wellness resorts, of the places where you can swim and enjoy your time. There are many saunas and it's a nice place. I really recommend. And here's a wood heated sauna as well. It's not all electric. You get wood saunas. Usually spas have electric saunas because it's just expensive to burn firewood all the time and contemplate upon fire. And there's an outside pool, so if you like cold, then you can go there. And then there's some Soviet time apartments ruining the view. And architecturally, I sense that this resort is quite contemplative and nurturing for some reasons. Of course, you could always improve the architecture, you could always improve the aesthetics, but this is a place where we love to come with our family. And we are selling Kangen water machines, so I'm just thinking how we could get the water quality better in these spas and in wellness resorts, because there's a lot of problems with chlorinated water and water that is toxic to us. Like most of the drinking water nowadays is slightly toxic to people who are living in this world and nurturing themselves with things of joy and things of pleasure. And I love this private apartments in this hotel. This is a nice place where you can come and enjoy. This is a newer build, as you can see those concrete blocks. Yeah, it's a modern aesthetics. Check out the color schemes over here, like those concrete cement boards, and back there it's orange. The color scheme is there, really nice. And upstairs there's a conference room, and those blue panels, they're quite nice, this orange and blue. You see that there's a taste put into this complex. And there are kitchens, the kitchen windows. You can order your food from there, some pizza or steak, whatever. We choose to eat vegetarian food. And there are some teepee buildings. In the summer they are connected, and you can listen to some jazz or lounge and or Latino music. They have quests coming here, and you can just see amazing performance. And the trees are amazing here. I have even written a song about them. The coastal line full of dwarf trees. They are the real dwarves, and the beach is really beautiful over there. So I really recommend coming here. You can just have this wonderful beachy, breezy experience, full of dreams and spa and the sea. Even when there's winter, you can do a cold plunge and jump into the frozen waters of the Baltic Sea. For this special occasion, I even designed my jumper in a way that it will accomplish the aesthetics of this place. This place really resonates with me aesthetically when I'm indoors because it's full of beautiful, nice design elements that make you feel pleasant. You feel that you are in midst of luxury, but at the same time enjoying the beauty of nature. This place has got rather beautiful interior design, aesthetics, sofa and furniture. There's a cafe. You can come here and enjoy. And over there, there's more room that you can go and enjoy the cafe. I must say that this is the most stylish trash bin ever. It's not even level, so you can just put your trash over here and enjoy the beauty of the bin. And these are those sandy dreamscapes with which I grew up and learned how to appreciate the nature, appreciate the landscapes, and actually enjoy each weather. Like today, there are clouds and it's snowing slightly. Oh, although I would prefer having a lot of sunlight on my skin. And in the end, you will find beauty in the nature, in those dwarf trees for crumbled roots and live by the seaside. He's a specimen who is alive, although its roots have rooted themselves out from the ground. I remember as a child we had English lessons and our teacher said that trees are it, and I got offended. I said, trees are living beings, they cannot be it, they are everything. And in the midst of the dwarf pine trees, there's this beautiful house with a stone wall and someone's property. We have this common law that people can pass. It's every man's law that you can go into the foreign land and you can be there. You can harvest the fruits, the mushrooms, whatever, and even some trees. So we have this common law in this land. So no problem when we go and see other houses and places. And here you can see we are approaching someone's back garden or sauna. And here's a complex of houses and it's just beautiful to see. There's a sofa that you can contemplate and enjoy the views on the sea. Oh, it looks like a bar, but there's a beautiful limestone chimney, and over there is a house and here's a fireplace, so you can enjoy your fire, you can enjoy your life, and it's a beautiful log house again. So it's really nice place where to hang out and enjoy your life. And here I found a Frank Lloyd Wright-like gem, this beautiful stone wall, and you can see there's a thin rope hanging, so it means this is someone's property and they do not want any trespassing. But trespassing is not a problem if you have beautiful architecture over here. And I see it's a kind of a hybrid house where they have built a house on the grounds or premises of an old Soviet summer house, but now you can see it has this beautiful stone wall added to it and some elements more. So I think it's a beautiful piece of architecture of old and modern combined. And there you can see that this beautiful architectural gem is half abandoned and half in use. It's sad that it is not being taken care of on this very moment, because there is so much potential over here. As you can see, here's silicate tiles, but there are some stones attached to the wall. I think it is really innovative design over here. And yes, we have to modernize it, but then we will have something beautiful, like the stone wall. This is so powerful. So new windows, new doors, maybe a little bit of plastering, but I think those silicate bricks are really good. And when we come here, we see another one, small fireplace, and another Soviet era summer cottage where people came when it was summer and enjoyed the beach and the sunshine on the beach. So yeah. And here's another view for the hidden architectural gem that has been abandoned sadly. Here you can see some limestone foundations that have already sadly eroded a lot. A doorway and a passage, but the stone wall over here, it's so much potential, but sadly no one takes a good care of it. Like you can make proper stairs over here. It's like a hobbit entrance to the house, and someone really loves the stones, as you can see on the table. You can cut some stones and crystals and have a beautiful luxury resort, luxury house by the seaside over here, because you can see the sea over there. It's just so nice. You come here, you wake up in the morning and you go to the beach. You start surfing or swimming, whatever you love to do, or sunbathing. So now we have made our way to the luxurious seaside of this land, I must say. And there's one really nice house. There's a log cabin. That's boring. But it's a nice house to live in, I assume and I believe. But over there is something beautiful, because there's this wood and stone combined together with beautiful foundations, and they see that I'm filming, so I will rather not go any closer. But there's those big windows, beautiful stone foundations, and a wooden wall that creates a harmonic and blendful, tasteful house. I really adore that one, and I have shown you today some modern, ugly examples of houses. So I hope this one, this one goes also the category of modern, but it's a beautiful modern house, and it's much different than those like copy-paste houses. It's different, and it's magnificent when you can live by the seaside and have such a luxurious home over there, and actually go sailing if you wish to. And there's another interesting house. It's an old wooden house. It's made from the logs. It's a log cabin basically, but it has got beautiful wooden covering. How do you call it in English? I can't remember, but it's a nice house. And there you can see old barns, and they are taking us to the marina. And marina is now closed during the winter, so we shall not go there. So when we are talking about the gray mass, then these are just houses over there where people are living and spending their time. And yes, they are really expensive ones, not material wise, but because of the location where we are on this very moment. And then there's someone has built a sauna next to the sea, so he can just go to the sauna and jump into the water. That's amazing luxury, I must say. Here we have made it to the end times. It's a box. I can't understand why you would live in a box. And you see there's a luxury Mercedes and another box. This is strange that how some people think the beauty in this world. And here are some other kind of luxury houses, luxury middle class or upper class houses that are by the seaside. As I'm saying, the location is the expensive one. It's really expensive location with those kind of, they are stylish, beautiful houses that have got some taste to themselves. So I think it's a nice place where to live, to have a family, and to enjoy your time, because there is so much greatness in architecture and aesthetic pleasures that you can make and you can give to your family. Like this house, this driveway, this is just beautiful. And those stones, this wooden fencing, and it blends into the nature. It's really aesthetic house, and you can see right through it. So you can see the waves when the storm is going on. It's just a beautiful, simple Scandinavian style luxury. But then there's a problem house over there. Like you see, a white box. I'm still trying to find some beauty in it. I cannot, but maybe there is some. Like in that passageway, it's really like a Greek style passageway. So maybe that's beautiful. And maybe that tree over there is beautiful. The view through the house. But the house itself, maybe this garden aesthetics is beautiful. But finding this beauty in this roofless box is hard. And the neighbor has got this same problem, that there's a box and it has got no roof. Okay, here I do not find no beauty. Let's go forward. But this one, this is a beautiful stone house. So this is something you can cherish and admire. They have even their own fence of trees because they know it's a beautiful house and they don't want too many eyes looking at it. So I reckon it's a nice house compared to those boxes that we just saw. So find beauty in houses, in architecture. Your taste is the king. My taste is my kingdom. So what I see as beautiful is beautiful for me. And I see there's a lack of beauty in this world on this very moment, that we must build more beautiful accommodation for people, that our eyes could see the beauty and enjoy what there is. So I hope you liked, subscribe, and goodbye.